National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the Jags, and it's coming up next.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going forward. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll run with ETN. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now Lawrence to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. They go play action with Lawrence. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Lawrence will throw. A short throw to Ingram. Down inside the 10. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Here's Lawrence. He shakes him off. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Love. And this is caught by Evans. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Now a 3rd and 6. Throwing. Love. He finds his man complete. That's Torres. And he goes out right around the 39. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Etienne once more.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Love looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw now. Here's Love.
That's taken in by Watson.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Love now.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. That'll be caught right side by Reed. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Another tote for Etienne.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And this one's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On third down, here's Etienne. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
So that does it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 62. Back in a moment.
14-7 is the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we are ready to return to Super Bowl 62 action. Start of the second quarter. Here we go. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we are ready to return to Super Bowl 62 action. Start of the second quarter. Here we go.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, 45 yards. And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
The York on now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Cooper will come in motion right. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll go again with Etienne. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. ETN up the middle. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. But now he appears to be in some pain. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Here's Guerrero on first down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Another try for Guerrero. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Absolutely love the play design here. 2 receivers on each side with the outside guy running a short hitch, the inside guy at deep corner. And how about the quarterback? That little shoulder fake like he's throwing the hitch. Then he comes up and throws a deep corner route, this time for big effect, and it pays off for the first down.
Working out of the gun, Love. And his throw is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
York able to send this one through,
and they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Love. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Now Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. On play action, Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
The Packers with the football here late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Final play of the half, Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Torres. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end. And now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. To pass, here's Jordan Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 18.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball,
Automatic first
any
down.
type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Straight ahead, ETN.
Skirts by him at the 35. Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Still going. He may go. Travis Etienne.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Now Love. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Josh Hines-Allen
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
That is caught.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Love. And this will be incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
To throw now, here's Love. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
He completes it to Evans. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Love now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
York able to send this one through, and they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such a great chemistry together, and it's been on full display throughout the contest. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A handoff for Etienne. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this
Neutral zone
against?
infraction, defense.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Still 1st down.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Lawrence will throw. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Now Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down. Cooper will go in motion. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Lawrence. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick here is good. And that's going to tie the ball game at 27 all. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. It's been a fun one through 3. It always is. The final quarter of Super Bowl 62 is coming your way next. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to finish off the big one, the Super Bowl 62, as we get you set for the 4th and final quarter. Back to finish off the big one, the Super Bowl 62, as we get you set for the 4th and final quarter. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Torres. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for
Neutral zone
jumping.
infraction, defense.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Still 3rd down.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But
Automatic first
I think
down.
sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll send a tight end in motion right. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Back to throw. Love. And this is caught by Evans. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Joshua Hines-Allen, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Draw play, Etienne. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Torres. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action this time with Love. That escapes the sack. He finds his man, complete. It's Torres. 7 catches for him now.
The red challenge flag making an appearance. Doug Peterson not liking what he saw there. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
A short throw to Ingram. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Defense.
And that flag accepted.
Still 1st down.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
155 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Love.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. He finds his man, complete. It's Love. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with ETN.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl.
And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 4. A minute 17 remains. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And now out come the Jags. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A give to Etienne running right.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
Here's Lawrence. He connects with Hyatt. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell going to make the presentation as he hands that Lombardi trophy to the Jacksonville Jaguars, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.